Gang, gang. Okay, let's not give it too much.
I'm the change. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow.
How you feeling?
I'm good. It's hot. Is anyone hot?
It's a little warm.
It's a little hot. So
Just a little warm. Just a little warm. All right, y'all. We're getting ready for our first guest. This is our first episode, like, ever. So please give a round of applause for, like, doing it out loud, right? Like, we're screaming. We're on Fanbase. We have an audio room going right now. We're recording for the actual first episodes to go live on YouTube. So if you are not subscribed, liked, followed on all the platforms, don't worry. We will be sending you an email. Okay? All right.
Spam.
A little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. All right, let's keep this energy going.
Wait, are you about to introduce somebody?
I am.
Great. Pause.
Cool.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Ew. Okay, raise your hand if you got a newsletter from me. Raise it high, okay? Raise your hand if you saw a post of mine on Instagram or LinkedIn or anything. Okay, cool. That's all Grant. I just want to point that out. That's all Grant. I met Grant 4 months ago on LinkedIn. I put a post out and I said, y'all, I need an intern. I just started my own business and need some help. And Grant was the first person to reach out. She sent a 3-paragraph message. She got, it was beautiful. We got on the call within 2 days. The day I met her, I booked her a flight for today because I said today is going to be the day we launch a party. So we spoke that into existence 4 months ago. So just be clear, Black women can do anything. Okay. Let's give us something. Black women shut it down. We shut it down. We planned this in 3 months. Alan in the back there, Seminoles over there. I met him 3 months ago. He's been editing videos for me. He's an intern. How many of you like my logo? Thanks for no one asked you. It's cute, right? Yeah. It's coming. I see you looking. Go ahead, stand up. Riley made those. So let me tell you a quick story about Riley. This is the first time I'm ever meeting Riley in person, ever. The first time I met Riley was in her mother's stomach when I was in grad school. Wow. How old are you? 22 years ago. 22 years ago, her mother, who's here, they flew in. She gave me my master's degree for free in exchange for running her nonprofit. She is the reason I went into education. I know, goosebumps, it's crazy. It's a full circle moment over here, it's a full circle moment. And I met up with Dr. B 3 months ago at a speaking engagement. We got drinks, food, we didn't drink. We didn't drink that, we just ate salads. And I was like, I need a graphic designer, like I'm just building all this stuff. She said, my daughter does that. Gone up with Riley, she put this together quick. But the reason I really love Riley is because she is the first and only 22-year-old to get on a call with me and say, look, I'm happy to do this, for free, but here's my rate. And it'd be great if you could pay me. And I don't know many people that do that. So give it up for Riley. Okay. Jay, where's Jay at? Raising it back. Jay is gonna run a show. I met Jay 5 months ago when I first started my business and I needed help. And a friend said, you need administrative help? You get Jay. Y'all, all of these people came together for me like ASAP. I'm not gonna cry. But I left my job at Microsoft. I had no idea for real what I was doing and I asked for help and they said yes. All of them said yes. I had 3 people fly in today to come to this party. One of them I've known for 20 years. G is in the back. G has not seen Dr. B since we graduated grad school together. So it is a full circle moment for a lot of us in this room, and I just want to acknowledge them because this is a very, very big deal for me. It is beyond this show. It is about the relationships that I have built my entire life. And y'all are here because I built a relationship with you at some point. Even you, Isaac. Even you. So I just want to say thank you so much because, yeah, it's okay. You can go down. Okay. All right, y'all. Next up is someone who is no stranger to the spotlight. Our first guest isn't just building a platform. He is building power for creators everywhere. You are going to hear me
like an ad, talk about Fanbase, okay? Because I love it and I need you to love it. But Isaac Hayes III is the founder and CEO of Fanbase, the first social app empowering artists and creatives to get paid directly, as I just said, for their work. And he didn't just dream that up, he made it happen by raising over $22 million in crowdfunding.
Yeah.
You all have $22 million. And not only that, Billy made history as the first Black man to do so. So, he's a visionary tech founder, a creative force, and an influential voice who's put this city and creators on his back. Tonight, he's here not just as our partner at Fanbase, but as someone who understands what it really means to bet on yourself and build your own table. Please welcome Isaac Hayes III to the stage.
I just turned this on, okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you nervous?
Absolutely not.
You should be.
Why?
Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Isaac Hayes III. Okay. I've got some questions for you, but I want this to just be a conversation.
All right, then.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just kick off with some questions. So just to recap, for all of y'all who don't understand how this show is gonna work, I'm going to do shorts. I'm gonna do like 5-minute videos where I tell a story and then give you some unsolicited advice you didn't ask for, but you're welcome. And then I'm gonna have a guest come on and they're gonna talk about my unsolicited advice, whether they agree or disagree with it. Today, we're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna pilot some games because I wanna play games with guests. And the game we're gonna play, Brent will explain, but I will only play this game with somebody who I feel like is as petty or more, if not more petty than me. And I feel like, I just feel like that's you. Just on our interaction. So I'm ready to whip that ass. Okay, but first let's do questions. So real quick.
All right.
What is Fanbase? Why are we doing this? Why are we on Fanbase?
Fanbase is an all-in-one social media platform that allows anybody to have followers and subscribers on the same profile. Came up with it in 2018. I wanted people to be able to monetize their content the same way that Netflix does. So basically everybody on the platform is their own streaming service, their own content provider, and you can have subscribers month over month.
Okay, so you're fundraising right now.
Yeah.
Cool, so I want to talk about some money stuff because I just invested in Fanbase.
You're lucky.
Thank you. Are you still fundraising? You are?
Yeah.
Cool. So I want you to break down fundraising from someone who invests because you sold me on putting my $1,000 on. So I want you to explain what your valuation is, what you want the valuation to be, and if that valuation does happen, what happens to my $1,000? Go.
Okay, so it's crowdfunding, not fundraising.
Sorry.
Crowdfunding, so equity crowdfunding gives the opportunity for the general public to have ownership in privately held companies, which was illegal until 2015. Because rich people made a law back in 1933 that they wanted to be the only ones to invest in IBM, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, YouTube. And so Barack Obama and Joe Biden made a law that said, no, anybody can raise money for their business, regardless of their net worth or annual income, so you don't have to be an accredited investor. So that gave you the ability to raise money for Fanbase. So imagine, the opportunity to invest in a startup like Facebook, YouTube, in its infancy, which a lot of people have done. We have over 23,000 investors in Fanbase that have given us over $22 million in startup capital. And we're raising 17 million now. We're at 12.5 with the 17 million. So we have about 4.5 million to go, and then that round closes. So when you think of Fanbase right now, it's valued at $160 million. I love the valuation conversation because everyone in here has the ability to increase the value of a social media platform. We make all these platforms valuable. Everybody left Instagram or TikTok, they need worth $0.00. So who better than to give the opportunity to have equity than a person that owns it? Because then you can use it and then own it and then get on the platform and increase the value of the platform. So you invested $1,000. So that $1,000 right now is in a company worth $160 billion. To give some comparisons, Facebook is worth 1.7 trillion. Trillion with a T. Yeah, that's a lot. Facebook, yeah. Now, if I took Instagram away from Facebook, it'd be worth about $300 billion. That's still pretty good. Half of that is what Fanbase would be if it was worth 160 billion, which is 1,000x. So you putting $1,000 into Fanbase would get you about $1 million. If Fanbase got to $160 billion valuation, but I believe it can because no social media app is immortal. They all have a lifespan. They'll live and they'll die, and new ones will come along like Fanbase.
Okay, so to add on to that, there are QR codes on these little placards. So anybody right now can invest in Fanbase today. So when they say diversify your portfolio, this is an example. And I love that you gave me that context. I did not know about the Joe Biden Obama thing. That's really dope.
Yep.
That's how you build generational wealth, right? And I feel like this generation, millennials specifically, are the first group. One, we don't really do trades. We don't do trade work. We all just kind of get all of these tech jobs and all this stuff. So we have an opportunity to make some real money. Now, I got off social media for 5 or 6 years. I just got back on 2 weeks ago. I love being under.
A lot has changed.
Listen, I'm so tired of Instagram already. There's too many buttons. I stayed off because I liked being under a rock. I got off actually because I was in business school and I could not read a case without picking my phone up. And I felt like I couldn't focus. I couldn't read. I couldn't read a book. I wasn't going outside. I wasn't touching grass. And I feel like since being off, I've noticed that in other people. And it's kept me off. So I enjoy staying off, but now I have to be on. Which leads me to some things that I've noticed. I've noticed since being off, a lot of these social media platforms are taking a hit. So Meta's in trouble because of political ads, right? Twitter, whatever it's called, SpaceX, X Spaces. It's called X Spaces now. Somebody says
X.
Somebody said X Spaces.
They have that too.
They tripping. They have free speech issues. Instagram is in a chokehold for teens having, self-esteem issues. It's going to happen in Fanbase. Somebody's going to come for you and say, you are responsible for X. Do you feel you're responsible or you should be responsible for societal issues?
When you build something as big as a social media platform, yes. And a lot of what goes into what we build, there's a lot of thought into what we decide or functionality features or even the way that we build our algorithm. Because you can build unethical algorithms. You can build algorithms that send you down rabbit holes of depression just so you can run advertising on medication that gets you out of depression. So you want to run, one of the hallmarks of really what you want to do in business is it's okay to make as much money as ethically possible, which is what we want to do. Also, when we're thinking of functionality and things like that, I have this saying that I always say, whenever you think that you're building something, you want to take it to hell before you take it to heaven. And what that means is you want to figure out what is the worst thing that somebody could do with this feature or this functionality before the best. Because people are always going to violate. They're going to try to find a loophole and do something crazy. So we do have a responsibility, but I think things are moving so fast and there's a lot more tools with AI and other things like that will help in moderation. So we have some help coming, in the very near future.
Okay. It's game time. It's game time. Woo!
Go ahead.
I don't need a mic.
Did your butt?
I don't need a mic.
It's game time. You ready to play a game? Yes. So the way this is gonna work is it me? Is it this thing? Is it me? It's fine. The way this is gonna work is Grant's gonna explain the rules,
And if you lose, I will be giving you some unsolicited feedback.
Yeah.
If for some reason some crazy instance happens and I lose, which won't happen. We don't even talk about it. If you lose, I will be giving you some unsolicited advice. Okay?
We had this conversation already, and I fear that this game is rigged, but it's okay.
no, we changed it.
Okay.
We changed it. So yeah, we
It was initially rigged against me.
It was. I'm gonna cheat. I wanted to cheat.
I'm very competitive, and I was like, Grant, just tell me the questions so I can look up a few. Like, I ain't got time to be losing on stage. This is crazy.
Literally, we were getting ready, and she was like, so do you want to tell me, what
Yeah, I just want to ask. It's number to ask. The closed mouth don't get fed. So, but I'm like, I can't cheat. So what we did, we're going to do some music stuff, and I know you from the South Top area. I'm at Cotton Club, VODs. I'm a millennial, so we're gonna try to bridge. That's crazy. She trying to go. We're gonna try to bridge the rap, the gap.
That was insane. That was insane.
That's really crazy.
Okay, this game is very simple. And again, I need your participation, okay? You guys are able to help either contestant to win and help them out to identify the tune. This game is called Name That Tune. Me and DJ Aini have put together some lovely little jams from the back days to the forward days to the today days. You know, so much music in the world. And they have 10 seconds to name that tune. If you yell out the answer and they get the point, you get 100 loves. Cool?
Wait, what? They get to beat us?
No, they get to help you and they get to get paid for
No,
helping.
no, no,
Y'all see how I can they don't even want y'all to give them a little You right.
I got this.
You right. But you have 10 seconds to get the point. Are we ready?
I just yell out a name.
You just yell out the name. I'll keep a score.
It's
You
not-
yell out the song. I want to be clear.
Right.
To name that tune, you yell out the name of the song. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Fantastic. DJ Andy?
I'll say first thing out there.
I said, are you kidding me?
No.
Give me my cup.
No, let me see.
That was the
It was so me.
Who was the
It was really me.
Hands up if you got eyes. Hands up.
If it was Isaac, put your hands up.
Thank you. Thank
If it
you.
was Mike, put your hands up.
Yeah, you see, you lost.
Isaac, Isaac.
You lost.
I'm not allowed to make that a draw.
How you gonna make it a draw? There's more hands for me.
Yeah, I'm making a draw. It was an equal hand.
This is not fair.
Well, where's our mic? Why is our mic not working? Is it, you know, we need your mic. Or you gotta give her the, you gotta give her the fast food microphone.
Why don't you take this microphone? I take this microphone. This is my show.
What? Why?
Put the microphone in the middle. Whoever get to it first.
Now I'm ready. Let's see who gets it first.
Oh, that's not.
That's not.
That's right. Here we go.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Back to life, so for real.
That's one bird. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a song.
That's for this.
So. It's back to life. I said that.
Name the tune, not the artist. She had to name
Thank
the
you.
tune.
I don't have to name hard.
Name that tune.
Go.
That's it. That's it.
I actually doing.
What's it? 1, this 2-1, 2-0.
1.
It's 1-1.
Well, we got to make sure the score is set on out because some people cheat.
Outcast and you're drawing outcast and you're just sorting it out.
Because let's set first.
That's okay.
All right, here we go.
They give 100.
Lock in, lock in, lock in.
Yeah.
All right, lock in. Ready? One more time. 1, 2, 3. Go. Did the game on?
2-1.
You're cheering for Isaac? No one cheered for me.
21 questions. 21 questions.
That's why he didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
20 questions.
That's a no count. That's a no count. Nope, 21 questions. It's a draw. We both said it.
The whole team was on Isaac's side just for a second.
What's the score?
It's still
I just want to make sure we got the score. We got to say it every time.
Yeah. We're gonna open 2 more songs, okay, y'all? 2 more songs. Isaac, you still have time to beat Brick, okay? This is not rigged, all right?
1, 2 steps yours. So, thank you.
There's a comment. Thank you. It's getting tough out here. It's getting, I'm like, after you've been so fresh and so clean, it's getting tough.
You can have it. It's this. He's gonna need it because his last one. So
That's crazy.
never too much. He said Luther Vandross, so he didn't say never too much. But he said, so that's not named that too. That's the artist.
He got it. He got it. He got it. I'm ready now. All right, y'all.
It was. You can't.
I get it.
Yeah, I need a mic.
I got you. You do need a mic. That's true.
How many more we got?
We got a little more. It's a tiebreaker.
Okay. Well, I feel like nobody gets the mic now. Nobody listening.
Put the mics down. I need y'all help on this, really, really.
But I am actually
I
gonna
need
use the
y'all to
mic.
watch. I'm trying to listen. Y'all need to watch, okay? Whoever opens their mouth first to name the tune, title of song. Okay?
This is my show.
This is.
Start
That's
with
the
basic.
you win all the games. All right, y'all ready? Stay with me. We on the same team. We on the same team. Okay.
I remember going to Shaka Khan.
All right. Y'all Raise your hand who's Brit. Raise your hand who's Brit. It was hard. My front row people real strict right now.
Like the tie option.
Is it tie? I mean, that was the tiebreaker. Y'all keep talking it.
You got another song?
You got one? No, it's down. No more loaded up. Okay, let's try one at a time.
Baby, ask your vote.
Pajamin by Harlem. Pajamin. Y'all racist. Y'all thought it was the same thing. Y'all like, yeah. Pajamin. Okay. I don't know. Who is it?
Satisfy my soul.
Okay, deep cuts.
I mean, y'all said it at the same time. Okay, all right. No mic. Put your mic down.
Back around.
I didn't know he was starting either. Okay, let's go. This is the tiebreaker. We got to stay on time. My 10 by 10. One more song, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No mic. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I crown the winner. Let's praise the Lord.
Good game. Good game.
Remember I told you I wasn't gonna lose.
Yes. Did you? Okay, we didn't really discuss your prize. You don't really have one. So, I mean, did anyone want to suggest it? We gave him 100 loves. It's to his.
Be creative with loves.
Yeah, you give yourself some, and then it'd be one for you as an exchange. That's how you do it.
Host cutting in. Now, before the show started, guys, Brett was like, if I win, Isaac has to look in the camera and give me my flowers for 10 seconds straight. So I feel like it's only right that we reverse that, right?
Look right here. No, matter of fact, look right here, ma'am. Right here, Brett. On the close up.
Camera.
Wait,
The close up.
Walk over to the camera.
No. Close up. You're already in frame and focus, everything. Right here.
We just look right into it. Timer? Okay, cool. So, Isaac, what can I say?
You're with me tongue silent.
No. Just let me. This is deep. There are really no words that I can't even think of to describe Isaac Hazenberg and what he means to everyone here. And we're just so appreciative of his existence. And sing.
Got it.
That was good.
See.
That was good. That was good.
Like a long race later. This is my show. I'm doing winners. This is how it is. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, to lose the first game is kind of tough. It's okay. You have 2 more. Y'all give a round of applause for Isaac.
Thank you.
Yeah, 5 days I need your on. As you mix and mingle throughout the night, we do have QR codes on all of the tables, so you can learn more about Fanbase. And if you feel like giving $1 million once we get to a certain valuation, you go ahead and download and give us $1,000. Okay, amen. All right, thank you, Isaac.
Thank you.
You didn't know. It's fine. You weren't sure.
All righty. How are you feeling? I feel warmed up. How's that feeling? All right. Next up, I want to introduce someone who's not just changing the game, but she is completely rearranging the rules. Juliet Hemmings is the co-founder and CEO of Nourish Bloom and Nourish Bloom Technologies. She's built the world's first Black-owned autonomous grocery store and the first in the US to accept EBT and an AI-powered, frictionless, okay, keep that in mind, checkout process. But it's really, honestly, and I looked into this personally, y'all, it's really bigger than that. It's about access. It's about restoring dignity to food access, making it healthy, giving them chef-crafted meals that you can access anytime, anywhere, because it's 24 hours. Isn't that so cool? That's amazing. And a lot more because with that. Oh. Through 24/7 smart fridges, vending units, and modular stores in stadiums, workplaces, and underserved communities, she's proving what it looks like for innovation and Play as a trailblazer at the intersection of tech, retail, and social impact, showing us that the future of shopping can serve all people. Please help me give a warm welcome to Terrain Hendricks.
All right, we're gonna have to play. We're gonna have to play with the microphone back and forth. All right. Thank you for saying yes. So I met Talia 3 weeks ago. Y'all just be meeting people. I mean, that's how half of y'all just outside. You know, he was walking down the street. I was like, "Hey, girl, come on through." And they were like, "Okay." So we met 3 weeks ago, and I came to your pop-up, your third location in Cascade, and it was amazing. I posted it on my LinkedIn. It's basically an Amazon Go, but a small bodega for the South. And I want to talk about one thing. You have a big win. You recently were able to accept EBT, which is a really big deal because where you're putting these small micro grocery stores are places where EBT is used frequently. So, and your stance is everyone means everyone, which is why that's such a big deal for you. Now, the administration wants to end SNAP. They plan to cut $300 billion over 10 years off SNAP funding. Now, that's not going to turn your business around. It's just a form of payment that you accept. But what are some other things that this administration is doing that's going to impact your business?
How much time do we have? I think there are so many things that this administration is doing to impact our business. One, I think a lot of people felt the effects of the grants going away, right? And so DEI was a big deal. It was relevant. It wasn't a hand up, right? It was to equal out the playing field. And so from an access perspective, from a funding perspective, it is catastrophic, and lots of just businesses and initiatives that have now been canceled. And so what that means for communities like the ones we serve is that they don't have access, right? And so it's really catastrophic. I mean, honestly, everything that they're doing is, in lots of ways, not to be political, it's catastrophic, especially for Black and brown communities.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can't really get political. I don't like to get politics and religion on my show. It's just not gonna happen. So we're not gonna acknowledge the Cheeto Man. We're just gonna call it Cheeto Man and move on. That's the last I acknowledge him. That's it. I live in Grove Park. I got my Grove Park community members in the building. Make some noise. So Grove Park is located in Bankhead, AKA Galilee Hollywood Corridor. And I just went to a West Side Future Fund meeting, and a representative from the mayor's office came in and said something kind of startling. He said, the city of Atlanta offered Aldi, Kroger, and Publix money to move into our neighborhood. They offered them a building to put the store in. They offered them millions of dollars of tax abatements to move into our neighborhood, and they all said no. Wow. And I had to drive 20 minutes to get groceries. Now, I intentionally moved to Grove Park for 2 reasons. One, Microsoft bought land there, and I originally was working for Microsoft. But 2, I like to live hood adjacent. Anyone else live hood adjacent? You gotta keep your head on the swivel, right? You don't wanna be in the hood, but you wanna go right there. You hear the gunshots, but you know it's far away. I like to live hood adjacent. It just makes me feel safer. But we don't have a grocery store. And I'm annoyed. But my question is, it's a knee-jerk reaction for me to say, oh, they don't do it because we Black. But it's got to be bigger than that. It's got to be a bottom line thing, because they probably don't go to rural neighborhoods with Hispanic people. We probably go to rural places with Polish people. It probably has nothing to do with us being Black. I'm assuming it has to do with the median income, but I don't know. So from what you know, what is it really?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So it's not emotional, right? It's not, I don't want to go because, it's all about dollars and cents. So they have a certain box that they have to create, right? They have one certain model that they have to follow. It has to have a certain number of items to make their KPIs, so their key performance indicators, work. And if it doesn't, they say no, right? And so it's just it's really cut and dry, really black and white. And so that's where we come in. I mean, that's our intersection, because AI has allowed us to go where they say no, right? Because we're able to still be profitable, still drive margins, actually drive more than the traditional grocery stores do because of the power of AI. So, you know, I heard the same thing, heard about all the no's, and obviously what's bad about that, though, it's bigger, is not that you're not going to go and get what you need, it's that now you're taking your dollars out of Grove Park, and now you're going to where they actually are. So those tax dollars are helping those communities, but it's not helping your community where you live. And so it's just a ripple effect of just bad outcomes. So once again, that's where we come in to build that intersection, to use technology to make sure that you can have a grocery store in your neighborhood that doesn't have to have that old school model that exists.
So you are also crowdfunding? Crowdfunding. You're also crowdfunding, not fundraising. There is a difference, and I will learn it after the show. We have QR codes up, but we're gonna play a game and get some people to give you some money today. Graham will explain. Now, before we do that, and you give us another call to action, what I'd like to know is, because this show is all about advice, right? I give unsolicited advice all the time. It is my superpower. I just walk around telling people what to do, and they sometimes listen. I make suggestions, you make decisions. It is what it is. Kia, you've grown from my advice, thank you. You know you have. So what I'd like to know is, what is an example of some really bad unsolicited advice that you got when you were starting the business?
Example of that. So when we first started our business, we were just like, we want to build this really cool AI grocery store, right? But as we started to kind of go underneath the covers and really start to dive in, I was like, wow, has this ever been done before? Who else is doing it, right? We knew about like Amazon and all of that, but I was like, who looks like me that's done this? And I was like, nobody. And I was like, wow, this is kind of incredible. If we can pull this off, what this will do, not just for us, but for the community, inspiring them, what they can do with AI. And so our community was like, I don't think, well, my husband said, so I have to give him credit because he's going to be upset if I don't give him credit, because he's like, I'm the one who said it. So he did. He was like, we need to say that it's Black owned. And I was like, oh, that was like a big deal, right? Because you didn't want to be pigeonholed, but he was like, this is not about us, this is about the culture. And it was so big, he was like, we have to really put the stamp that this is Black owned, because, you know, it's a powerful, proud moment for the community. And I was like, okay. And here comes the unsolicited advice. Oh, I don't think you should do that, right? And so we had a lot of people, especially in the beginning, especially when we were fundraising, they're like, I think you're gonna alienate folks by saying that it was Black owned. So that was, I think, one of the biggest pieces of unsolicited advice that we got, that we said we're not gonna listen to. And I'm just really proud that we did it, because when people come in the store, they're just proud to see innovation, and it's carried through. And there are many communities around the country that are now asking for this, because they're like, wow, we can have a store that was created by people that look like us. I mean, we go into stores all the time of people that are not owned by us, and we still feel welcome. So it wasn't about, we only want Black people to shop. It's about everyone can shop, but let's highlight the progress.
All right, now that's interesting advice. Grant. Where's Grant? We are gonna play a game. And I guess I'm going to run it. Okay, we're running the game. Okay, so the way this is gonna work is we're gonna play a game called Fill in the... How did you guys know that? Did we already talk about this? Y'all just knew? Great, we're gonna do it louder now that you all know. We're gonna play a game called Fill in the... Oh my God, great. So, yeah, you're gonna have to help her. Well, you can't. Actually, here's how you're gonna help her. I have 3 questions for you, just 3. And they're about topics that you should know about. For every one that she gets right, I need someone to pledge a $100 donation to her. There was a flinch over here, you good? Is that you? I saw a flinch one. $100? Yes, $100. There's a QR code. So she's gonna play a game for 3 questions. And I'm gonna need, if she gets any of them right, $100 donated to her initiative. I got 1 hand up over in the back. Okay, we got 2 hands up in the back. I need 3 hands up in the back. Okay.
Wait, donate or crowdfunding?
Crowdfunding.
Okay.
5, 4. You got another one? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, even if she loses, we want all $900. All right. Question 1. The state of blank has the most dispensaries per capita.
Come in.
How are you? Say no, say oh, so that's a big. You want to give her another chance? We just saw the championship.
Colorado.
We just won the championship. That's cool.
It's actually Oklahoma. Oklahoma, since legalizing marijuana in 2018, has 2,000 dispensaries. They're the Wild West of weed, y'all. They're the Wild West of weed. You want some weed? Oklahoma. Okay. Question 2. Groceries. Okay. This chain blank recently started using AI to monitor carts in real time.
Sam's. Sam's Club. They did. They started using the AI archers. No. Whole Foods. Amazon. And that was actually the other one, but those are the two. Kroger. That's right.
Not Target, but
Walmart is the big brother of a rollback. Okay. They've been using machine learning to track where you're putting your carts and where you're leaving them because people like to steal carts from Walmart. You know you have seen a Walmart cart in the hood. You've seen it. You know, at the gas station, on somebody's porch. You're like, how is this possible? Not anymore. Walmart shut it down.
But Sam's is now using the arches. You know, we're at Costco when you go and they look at your receipt. Now Sam's has AI arches. That is something that they are.
You're not wrong. Somebody gonna give you $100. Somebody gonna give it to you. Last one, Real Housewives.
oh yes.
Okay. You allegedly are a fan of the Real Housewives. So this city, blank, is rumored to be the next place for the Housewives spinoff.
Any help with those?
Rhode Island. No?
I'm just loving they're all how.
I mean, we're in 5, 4, it's not 3, 2.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island is crazy. The answer is Vegas. The answer is Vegas. Rhode Island is crazy work. Rhode Island is the craziest answer. One, because it's not a city, and it's just wrong, and there's too many black people here for us to be doing this. It's on camera. It looks bad. Okay. Rhode Island is not a city. Sorry, I put up too much. Doing too much. It's Vegas. The answer is Vegas. So it has been rumored that Bravo has been out and about scouting in Vegas because it has the best mix of drama and glam. But please raise your hand if you're still going to donate, invest in Nourish Bloom tonight. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll get you some money, girl. The QR code is on the table. Any last word?
So definitely follow us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Fanbase, all of the above. So there is your look. Thank you so much. Please.
Okay, I didn't see enough hands. I'm just gonna, y'all probably already invested, right? Are y'all ready? Yeah, ready. Oh, okay. So you did invest, or you just go way back? Because those are not the same.
You know better, Pop. Question about the sort of shit.
So he didn't invest. He just gave you information. That's okay. We'll talk about it. You ready? I'm ready. All right, y'all. Next up, we have 2 guests who require me to pull out my tablet so I can get all their bio together, okay? So y'all just bear with me, all right? We have 2 leaders who don't just talk about impact. They are literally in the thick of it, okay? First up, we have Jarrell Booker.
a seasoned executive and cultural strategist whose work lives at the intersection of technology, equity, and storytelling. In his national leadership role at Microsoft, he drove transformative tech initiatives for nonprofits in underserved communities. And right beside him, William Sparks, an innovation architect and cultural psychologist engineering the future of culture itself. He co-founded the Child Music Museum that you may find right here in Atlanta, Georgia, an iconic space redefining how hip hop is archived, celebrated, and monetized through immersive tech. Together, they're a masterclass on what happens with strategy, technology, and culture from together in the service of community. Please give a big welcome to Bureau for William Sparks.
Okay, first of all, Darrell, you picked this walk-up song.
I know.
Talk about it.
Jay-Z, I mean, that's the era I come from, so, yeah.
All right. So, Culture Wireless is, before I get into what Culture Wireless is and your guys' collaboration on Culture Wireless, Bam, I always come up to you and I'm like, yo, what's that statistic you always tell me? I always forget. There's a startling statistic that helped inspire bringing Culture Wireless to the forefront. Can you tell us that statistic?
80% of HBCUs are in internet deserts. So, when we started Culture Wireless, we were on the campus of Morris Brown. Believe it or not, the fastest internet in the city is on Martin Luther King. However, there's a digital red line, the same thing they did back in the 60s. If you go down Northside Drive, all the fast internet is going to Georgia Tech, Midtown, downtown, Buckhead, wherever. It's not going to Vine City, and it's not going to the Bluff. I'm from the West Side, so I felt a responsibility to provide internet access.
Wow. Give them a round of applause, y'all. So I think this is super important, mostly because I used to teach 4th grade in Harlem. And when my kids went to 5th grade, they had to start using Chromebooks. That's just how schools were evolving, right? They knew that you had to use a computer for work, so they decided by middle school you should use a computer for work. And I would be at Starbucks at 9 o'clock at night, and I'm running into my students because they don't have internet access in their homes. And so they're in Starbucks doing homework because kids are kids, you know, they do it last minute, and they're going anywhere they can to use internet. And it was very frustrating to see, and I didn't really know how to fix the problem. So how can we get involved and help y'all fix this problem that you're trying to fix? It feels too big.
Well, like you said, the Cheeto Man has made it very difficult to correct this problem. So there was an initiative with the government to provide access called the Affordable Connectivity Program, and they shut it down last February. So a couple of my guys, Darrell included, we came up with some really cool ideas on how do we continue to close this divide. So what we're gonna do is collect data from the data rich. You know, most of you guys in here have unlimited, but what happens to the data that you don't use? I came up with a solution with my team on how to provide those services and share that data and reward you to give to the underserved. So that's what we're solutions.
But you said you're gonna have some parties. Can you tell us about some parties you're gonna have?
Plenty of parties. So raising capital has been difficult. My brother Isaac Hayes III, shout out, he got us, crowdfunding, because going the traditional method as a Black founder was very difficult. We received 6-figure check from the very, very top venture capital firm in the country. But still, there were other people that didn't want to get involved, didn't want to engage. So what I said was, okay, what we got to do is I have friends that will go right now when we leave, go get $100, $200 tab at Holiday. Shout out to King. Now, the problem is, okay, we can go do this, but we know how to party with each other, but we don't know how to invest with one another. So I came up with a concept where we're going to party with the purpose. similar to what we do for 404 Day. We're gonna go turn up, we're gonna eyeball or do whatever, but some of these proceeds are gonna go back to investing in Black-owned businesses. So that's one of the concepts.
Okay, Darrell, so I just actually learned this about you. You talked like 3 weeks ago, and you said you were a CTO of a nonprofit, correct? So you have seen the digital divide. Can you talk about where you have seen the digital divide in the nonprofit space you were working in before?
Unfortunately, it was some of our most vulnerable people. So that's the nonprofit that I was working with was focused on child welfare and primarily foster care. Literally our most vulnerable population. And when we think about all of the organizations that are providing services for them, whether they're the city, state runs, or most of it is outsourced to local nonprofits within the community, there is not only a lack of technology, sometimes there is no technology. And a prime example, I'll never forget, I was in San Jose County and we were visiting one of the facilities when they need to remove a child from a home. They have 24 hours, they bring them there, they have 24 hours to find a loved one, or they need to essentially find a bed for that child for the night. And I was talking to one of the workers and she said she was just so frustrated with her job. And I said, why are you frustrated? She says, I have this book of names and I have to manually call them to say, do you have a bed for this child? Then she says, I also have this Excel list that I have to go through. So she has 2 different lists. And she said the most frustrating thing for her was this Excel list. And when she would scroll down, she couldn't see the headers. And I showed her how to freeze her row, the top rows, and it literally blew her mind. And I'm telling you, this is someone whose main job is to find a bed, a home for a child that just may have been removed from a domestic violence situation, a sexual assault situation, anything. And they are using archaic tools to do the work. And that's happening all across this country. And when we talk about the divide, it is more or less happening within those communities that are Black and brown. And when we look at stats, Black-led nonprofits receive unrestricted funds at a 76% smaller rate than their white counterparts. And the unrestricted funds is what's needed for them to be able to do their work, for the overhead and all those things. So the list goes on and on and on.
I don't even have a follow-up. Yeah. So I want to talk about just like basic table stakes. So you have a deal. Am I allowed to talk about the deal?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, am I allowed to say a name? Is T-Mobile? Great. So they're partnered with T-Mobile, right? And yeah, there's an opportunity here. So as I understand it, I can, when it's time, take a chip, a SIM card from you, put it in my phone. So I'm a Mint Mobile user, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't feel a way about it. How many of y'all are Mint Mobile users? New in the house? Boost Mobile, anyone? There we go. What is that? See, that's bougie. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. You're paying too much for your internet service, like Ryan Reynolds said. Why are y'all? Yell out the amount of money you are paying for your mobile service. Yell it out right now. $150? 2 phone? I pay $30 a month for my phone. Kia, enough. I pay $30 a month for my phone because it's a phone. Like it's not that deep. Like I just need a phone to talk to people. What? What's the problem?
You got that.
See, and this would be your own people. My phone texts, it dials, it scrolls, it does all of the things your phone does. It's not a flip phone. Okay. So my phone version is fine, okay? And I pay $30 a month. And I feel like, for me, it's gonna be real easy for me to just say, I'll take your SIM card and join, and then I'll start donating my unused minutes or data, whatever it is, data to an underserved person. It's gonna be easy for me to do, but you see all the snobs in the world. I didn't point at all y'all, I was pointing at a group of y'all, right? And I just wanna know, what is your strategy for converting people who are like, I don't know, is it a flip phone? Does it have static? What is your plan? Because you're gonna run into this and it'll be your own people. What's the plan?
It do be your own people. somebody right there just said something about some stag the other day. Look at him walk off. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's only three main carriers. It's T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. You're all pretty much doing the same service. What we're gonna do is lift up the skirt on the industry and show you that they're getting over. Mint Mobile was the first ones to race to the bottom, and what's about to happen was a domino effect. Same thing when, what's his name, with Casamigos, can't think of his name for a second. George Keenan, thank you. When he sold Casamigos, Kevin Hart, The Rock, everybody in the moment has a tequila. Last week, Donald Trump launched what? A cell service. The week before, it was Jason Baker. So now they're seeing, okay, we can leverage our brand and get the same service from these people, and they're just trying to wholesale it to us $20, $30 cheaper. What you're paying that $30 only costs them $15 in real life. So we see the margins, and we're not trying to race to the bottom. What we really want to do is provide a service where you can affect and impact our community and cover that gap that's out there. That's the real issue.
So we're about to get into the game, but what it sounds like, because I didn't fully hear you answer the question, it sounds like you need my help.
Sure.
Great. So it sounds like I have a job. My job will be to convert y'all to switching over, y'all. It's just sales service. Can we agree? It's just sales service. Wow. We got some work to do right here. Okay. I'm gonna pass it over to Rand. We got a game to play. It's game time.
All right, y'all, we're about to have a lot of fun with our next segment.
What do you need him to say?
That ain't T-Mobile. It's the same service. Oh yeah.
T-Mobile. It's all.
Yes, same service you already had.
Right.
It's just on the same culture at the top.
It's that you know.
And one other thing that we're working on, what other cell phone company gives something back to you? So, we talked about the data sharing, but when we talk about this term, the digital divide, it's three things that's needed. It's the internet, high-speed internet, a device, and skill. At the end of the day, providing internet to someone's home is the first step. They have a device, that's great, but we don't want people just to be able to watch YouTube faster. It has to be something more than that. So figuring out ways that we can provide that digital skill and then workforce development as well when someone signs up for Culture Wildness, that should be a reason enough, because at the end of the day, the other ones don't give you anything but just, $10 off another streaming service. They just another way that they're trying to get money from you.
All right, we did what we could. I tried. You see, I'm sorry, I was ingredients. Thank you. It's time for the game, Grant.
All right, y'all, we're about to have a lot of fun with this next segment, and that's our final segment. Can I get an arm? Now, aren't y'all just having the best time listening to Britt? Yeah, so we get a lot of applause for them. All right, so we're gonna do a game that is officially gonna be on the pod called Beat Britt, right? As y'all know by now, Brittany's very competitive, okay? So we like to play games and we like to win points, and she wants people to eat lemons. So we're gonna play a game called Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. Can y'all say that back to me? Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. Yeah, y'all went to kindergarten, I love that. Okay, period. All right, so I have my two absolute heavyweights in tech, culture, strategy, sports, innovation. Somebody went to HBCU. So I have a lot of questions, and you guys have to beat Britt. You are working as a duo, okay? So everything you collect together is equal to 1 point. You don't get 2 points because it's 2, but you get to put both of your brains against this big, beautiful brain, okay? Does that make sense to everyone? All right. Now, for this game, of course, y'all know the rules. Y'all can help out. They can get help with you. But you have to make sure that if you lose, grab a lime or a lemon. This is my favorite one. Lime or lemon. Ooh, please. Some people like to drink tequila. I ain't got too many limes in here. Alrighty. So, are y'all ready? Let me get a yeah. Yeah. All right. My first question, worth 1 point, should be very easy. Name the Atlanta Stadium. No, Max. Put the mic down. Yeah, we learned from game 1. Put the mic down. Name the Atlanta Stadium that was the first NFL venue to achieve LEED Platinum certification for sustainability. Okay, say it again.
It's Anthony.
Period. It's like the only Atlanta stadium that has that. That's what I did there. It was a trick question. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, 1 point for you. You lost.
But he also
No, but we're
Damn, do it. We set this game up. Come on. You see, it's your own people. It's your own people. You gotta eat that right now. You lost. That was the rule of the game. You have to eat the entire lemon. Can we give Britt some support while she eats this entire lemon? It's easy, easy, lemon squeezy, people. Daddy's all. She's a trooper. She's a trooper, ladies and gentlemen. I'll come deliver your next one. Yeah, go ahead and get the next one. Thank you. That's a big piece. I hope you don't have to take that. Alrighty, question number 2 is about tech and innovation in Black culture. This social app raised over $22 million in crowdfunding.
eat it.
She really answered.
Eat it.
okay.
So
You're a duo, remember? We're a duo.
You're a duo.
The whole thing.
Can we give your own ma'am some support on these lines? I know what I'm thinking, Grant. That was so easy, girl. I wish you looked at Grant.
They need limits. They said it ain't bad, so let's go ahead.
Well, I have more things, so no worries.
Let's refresh it.
You can drop your round.
You got a shot in there?
It's not the juice. You gotta eat that. You gotta eat that pulp. That's the ice cream. All right. Our next question is gonna turn up the heat a little bit. If you know HBCUs, this is a question for you. Which HBCU's marching band became the first ever to perform at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Benedict FAMU.
What's your answer?
Benedict FAMU.
It was Florida University. Bam. Did y'all see it? Mouse out there say that? I see one yes. I don't see multiple yes.
It's a draw.
You got a yellow bread. I said no, you got a yellow bread. She did.
She was louder than me.
Eat the slice. Trying to eat the slice. Eat the slice. Eat the drink the juice.
What about C's though?
All of it.
Take the seeds out. They're not poisonous, but you know, take them out.
I get your face. Do it something. I bring something on the face.
Okay.
So we need to cover that. Okay.
All right, question number 4. And this one is worth 5 points. This is the winner, guys.
All right.
Okay? Name the top 5 WNBA teams by standings in the 2024 season.
The last season?
I'm using this season is currently going, guys, so just put that out there. Name the top 5 teams. Hold on, before you start. Top 5 teams, no specific order.
Alright.
Just the top 5 teams. I'm gonna let each of you answer because it is worth 5 points, okay?
Wait, no, because they're gonna steal.
We got first.
You gotta get all 5 right to get it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Go.
There were aces, queens.
Well, you good. Go ahead.
Did you want to try?
It's a duo. That's a lot of it.
It sounds like that with limits. Go ahead, Brent.
Liberty, Links.
So,
So, son. Aces. That's
I said that.
Yeah, I didn't help us.
Come on, you got one more.
Aces, Liberty, Fever. There's not high.
And it sounds like all of them are eating a living today. So let's say it together. Eat that slice. Eat that slice. Eat that slice. Eat that slice. Eat that slice.
I don't understand. What was the answer?
You lost. That's the only understanding. The answer was the Seattle Storm.
Y'all live with the biggest money.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right, y'all. On the count of 3, eat your slice. 1, 2, 3.
I do. I know that.
Y'all give a round of applause. That was applause. like apple a day or two or something like that. And this has been easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Can I get that back from you? Easy peasy. All right. Now we've come to the end of our show. Oh. Okay. But before we go, let's give a warm round of applause to Darrell and Bam and families. Love you all. Thank you guys for being with us today.
Thank you.
And before we wrap up, Mix Mingle, get some wine to go. Sorry. You never know sure?
This is Real Housewives.
Oh, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Look at you to walk back in.
What happened? Now, wait, before we go. Okay, she's getting there.
Now, before we go, what can the people do, Britt, to support Darrell and Bam?
Scan that QR code.
On the tables.
Hundo, all y'all. Let's go.
Every single person that attended tonight, we get $100 from you. Thank you.
I have donated, by the way. Donated. I gotta stop saying this. I'm sorry. This black people, we gotta.
Invested. Real quick. Ryan Reynolds sold Mint Mobile for $1.35 million. Rick put it on the stack. That could have gave her $1.35 million if she became in on Mint Mobile early. So, when Culture Wireless sells for $1.35, she'll be a millionaire. Thank you.
Okay, you might need some more millionaires in the room. Not that it's all about money, but you know, it helps.
It's like we can make some. Like, it's not a bad idea.
But I just want to make sure, Grant, that we do capture that I did win that game.
Let me know the limit title score, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all an email if you want to know.
That's what I capture.
They give me the but no. You did win that game, Brittany.
Great.
All right, y'all. Before we close out, I have a wonderful raffle for all of our audience members. It's not social media based today. It's like a real thing from Thinker to Filter. Ding, 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 ding. Can I get a round of applause for Thinker to Filter? That is our dinner today. They have been wonderful. They gave you a wine. They were a wonderful staff. This is a beautiful venue. So they decided to give you, I believe, $25 to the cop shop. So if you are Atlanta based, I need 3 volunteers.
Okay.
Boom. Boom. You worked hard with your lugs already. I can't keep giving you prizes. Boom. Boom. Come on. I need you to come up. I need you to come up. You're gonna win something.
All the things are competition.
It is a dance competition. Yeah! It is a dance competition. All right. Y'all get into this now? Y'all get into this now? DJ, I give you one chance. It really is a dance contest. All right, audience, once they start dancing, I'm gonna put my hand on top of their head. Y'all know how this goes. As soon as I put my hand on top of their head, you have to make noise. The loudest noise wins. Y'all say, how can we say, DJ? So good. All right, y'all just consider. Do you understand your rules? It's a dance contest. You gotta hit someone. Whoa. You come to the side, you come to the side. We gotta sing a song loading up, all right? All right? All right. Contestant number one. Contestant number one. What? All right, let's make some noise for contestant number two. All right, let's make some noise for contestant number three. And contestant number three has one right. Y'all give a round of applause. All right, Pip, do you have any? Come back to the stage, the beautiful Brit. Do you have any last words for the people?
I do. So we have the first episode, which is live, and I'll go ahead and share the story that's on that first episode because it's one of my favorite stories. So, a man, a boy, and a donkey are walking down the hill. And they're walking alongside of the donkey. And as they're walking through the townspeople are pointing and they're laughing, and they're like, that's so stupid. Why y'all not riding the donkey? That's so dumb. And so they look at each other and they put the boy on the donkey. They continue down the road. The next group of townspeople look and point and say, shame on you, boy, riding that. Now they're black, you hear it, right? Shame on you, boy, riding that donkey. That poor old man's walking. Terrible. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. The boy and the old man look at each other. They take the boy off. They put the old man on the donkey. They continue. Another group of townspeople. Oh my God, look at that abuser. Abusing that poor child, making him walk while he rides that donkey. Shame. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk. They look at each other like, we can't win. So they take the donkey, they tie his legs to a stick, and they carry the donkey to the town. They approach a river. They decide to cross the river. Well, they start to cross the river with this donkey tied to a stick. The donkey freaks out. He's panicking. He shakes loose. He drops into the water, goes down the river and drowns. Gone. Dead. Out of there. What's the moral of the story? You keep worrying about what everybody thinks, you're gonna mess around and lose your ass. And so that's what all of these founders have in common. They not worried about what everybody else here thinks. They doing what works for them, and they doing what's best for the community and their dreams. So if you have a dream, if you have something that you're working on, like a podcast, and they're like, let's just put something together in 3 months. Why not? Just do it. Just do it. It doesn't matter what people think. People are gonna have opinions. You can't win. But you can win if you stay true to what you are doing and you're doing the right thing. So go out there, dream big, do some good stuff. Thank you.
That's so. Let's go, everybody.